welcome back. The Duluth Harbor Monsters won the league's first ever championship last year, and the road to defend that crown began tonight at the deck. The semifinal round of the playoffs kicked off tonight against the Ozarks Lunkers. And those Lunkers back in town after last week's 70-38 beatdown by the hands of those Monsters. But the playoffs are a different beast. Just the second play of the game, the Lunkers find their way into the end zone. Just like that, the Monsters trail 6-0. But on the very next play, quarterback Javante Johnson airs it out to his main man, Dan the Threat Williams, right into your living room to tie up the game. The Lunkers go right back on the attack. The receiver makes the catch, but on his way to pay dirt, Trey Wortham says, "Give me that ball," stripping it away and heading full steam towards the end zone. Big number 24 gives Duluth their first lead of the night. Let's jump to the second quarter now. It's Javante Johnson once again dropping back and beginning to scramble for his life, left and then right before going across his body to find Marcus Sessoms in the end zone. Back-to-back strikes gives Duluth a 21-6 lead. You know, they say the ball never lies. Well, the quarterback almost fumbles it. Instead, he throws another pick. It's Wortham's second pick six of the game. Duluth stretching that lead out to 21 points before half. The Lunkers did make it close in the second, but it wasn't enough. The Harbor Monsters win 69-26, and they advance to ArenaMania next Saturday right here at the deck against the Hot Springs Wise Guys.